Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope all you guys are doing pretty well here. Today's video is going to focus on a new product from Armour Detail Supply. You know, it's been out for a couple weeks already at this point. I'm a little late to it. I just haven't had time to do it. I've been, family obligations and whatnot, so I haven't had really time to do a lot of detailing type stuff on the weekends here. That's when I primarily do it. So with that said, we're going to talk about Ghost, and the primary thing is, what is Ghost? So Ghost is actually a tire sealant, unlike Tire Plus, which is a water-based tire dressing. So, water-based tire dressings typically don't last a long time. If you're in ideal conditions, where like in the summer where you're driving, you can probably get about 3 to 4 weeks from a tire dressing. Like for me here, just outside of Los Angeles, right, I'm about, as ideal as it gets. A tire dress for me lasts around the 3-week time frame. Sometimes I can get squeezed out an extra week at a Tire Plus, but most of the time I'm topping it after about a week or two, just to keep that look, that fresh look. So that's where wire-based tire dressing falls into. Again, not going to be the most durable, and again, if you're driving through rain, you're going to get about a week, maybe 2, and some of them just perform a little better than the others. And Tire Plus is actually one of the ones that performs a little better than the traditional tire dressing. So then we move over to tire sealants, and that's where Ghost falls in. And so I have some other tire sealants here, like I have Revox from Vonix, which is another good one here, Jescar Tire and Trim Protectant, which is another one. This one you can actually use it on trim as well. And then you have dark sides. A lot of people are comparing dark side to Ghost, which is fine. Not a big problem here, because we all know dark side's a really good tire product, and they claim it's a rubber sealant in here. This is a solvent based product. These are synthetic in nature here. I actually prefer using Revox more than these two here. Again, I really don't use solvent based tire dressings. I test them, but I really don't like them. I prefer water-based tire dressing, or like something like this. So again, that's where Ghost falls in. And I'm gonna take a look. I really haven't looked too much into Ghost here. So here you go. It's Ghost Tire Sealants, a next generation water-based rubber nano sealant engineered for exceptional long-term durability. This advanced formulation dries the touch, effectively sealing tires against oxidation and browning and preserving their appearance. Ghost is designed for effortless application, offering a rich, enduring finish that can last up to 3 months with proper preparation. Its customizable application allows you to achieve either a satin or glossy shine. The sophisticated blend of emulsified silicones and acrylics forms a robust hydrophobic barrier that resists water and chemicals. And it says, elevate your tire dressing with Ghost Tire Sealant, where innovative technology meets enduring sophistication. So, and then the application here says, to achieve optimal results with Ghost, ensure that your tires are thoroughly cleaned with our tire cleaner to clean and brush until all brown residue is removed. This may require multiple rounds. If existing tire dressing remains, scrub the tire with a tar adhesive remover to fully remove. It is important that the tire is completely dry before applying Ghost. Spray Ghost directly into our Comfort Grip tire dressing applicator and spread evenly onto the tire surface, ensuring all crevices are covered. You will see a bluish residue as you apply this. Will dry clear. Ghost provides a satin gloss level for a higher gloss finish. Apply 2 to 3 layers roughly 10 minutes apart. Allow Ghost to fully dry before driving, and 1 hour before exposing to water for best results. Rinse the applicator with water after use to avoid Ghost curing. So there you have it. So again, you want to clean your tires really good. I ended up using Tire Plus. Man, my bottle's really, for some reason this bottle just sucks in every time I use it, but I use their tire cleaner, undiluted, full strength. And at the same time, I was actually testing out Decon Soap version 2, which we'll touch base on a little later. Once I actually use it on the entire paint, I put some in a pump foamer, and that's what I used to clean the wheels. And actually it did a pretty good job actually to actually clean the tires as well. But I ended up using 2 rounds of the tire cleaner to kind of get the tires really clean. So that's one thing. DJ, actually I spoke to DJ on the phone. He called me for something else, and I was asking him, hey, what's the preferred way to apply this, in terms of, do I use the included trigger when I spread it to my applicator, or can I use a top like what's like one of these tops? He says just use the spray trigger, because that's the way it was designed to apply into the applicator, and that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And he said to apply it thick on your applicator, because Ghost likes to be applied thick. If you apply it to the tire and it looks really satin when you have to apply a second coat, that means that you went a little light in terms of the application. So again, you want to go pretty heavy on your applicator, and there's different kinds of applicators here, and we're going to go over those here. I'm actually going to try it with the with the, I think I'm going to try this one here. This is, what is this? This is the Auto Fiber Tire Saver applicator. So I'm going to try it with this and see if it does, how well this does on here, because I have used Tire Plus with the other one. It works pretty good. My applicators of choice are these from Tough Shine. These are actually designed for tire coatings. It's just a foam. So you know what, maybe I'll just use this and see how it applies, and we just rinse it out. So these have this nice foam application. You know, it's not super dense or anything, but it does a real good job of applying not just tire dressings but tire coatings. And I use these when I was applying the Tough Shine tire coating and the McKee's tire coating. Like, these are my favorite applicators. So I'm gonna just go ahead and move the cart over here because I have the GoPro in my hand today, and so I want to get you guys a good view. Hopefully I can get you guys set up here perfectly. So give me a minute as I kind of get you guys dialed in here. Let me get my phone out of the way. And I'll bring it in closer. I just need, right now I just need both hands free. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake up your product first. Let's give it a good shake, and I'm just gonna loosen this. And again, I'm just gonna spray it on the applicator. I'm actually gonna prime this. Okay, so I'm actually gonna spray it into the applicator like so. And I'm gonna go pretty heavy, just like DJ said. So I'm priming my applicator. And so it probably seems like a lot, but I want this applicator drenched with product. So I'm going to do half of this. And the person who commented that you're supposed to go all the way around, the reason I only do half the tire and then come back the other way is because, number one, I'm right-handed, so this, my natural movement's this way. If you're left-handed, your natural movement's this way. And I do this just to show 50-50, so kind of just calm down on there. So let's just go ahead and do that. You can see it's bluish. And we're just going to apply this to half the tire. And see how I went a little heavy? And you can see that the foam distributes the tire product really well. And so, like, one, I'll push some of the product into the grooves of the tire, and then I'll do one more application here. I don't want it too dry, and I'm going to get in the inner lip here. So the amount of product I have in here, I can actually go around the entire tire. I can go around the entire thing and let it go. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll come back to you and I'll show you what it looks like as a 50-50. Again, it looks pretty heavy, but as DJ told me, just go heavy and let it dry. So it's going to take a few minutes to dry. One thing I always used to do with tire coatings, let me put that down, bring it here. One thing what I did with tire coatings is I would actually use my Sidekick air blaster thing, the mini one, the mini Sidekick Metrovac, and I would actually use it to accelerate the drying time of the tire coating. I might do this here to see how it plays with this product here, and what that would actually do is spread the product into the grooves even better. If you do happen to get some, say, on your tire, just go ahead and take a towel. Like, I don't have any on here, but if, say, I had some on there, I would just wipe it down, and you're good to go. So we're gonna let this dry and do its thing, and we'll let you see how this looks. Like I said, I may force dry it, see how it looks, and if it looks a little ugly, then I'll just go ahead and apply it again. That's on my thing here. For example, so I would use this guy here, the Metrovac Sidekick, and I would just blow it. So if I did, I'll just show you one area here. So I would just blow it until it stops turning light blue, and I actually saw that it did spray some on the face of the wheel here, but I would just do that. And the way you would aim the air is you would aim it away from the face of the wheel, right? That way you don't get anything on the wheel. So I just let this dry, and we're gonna see how this turns out. So again, that's how I would force dry it, kind of just see how it goes. But I think I'm gonna let this naturally dry. We'll see. If I get impatient, I will force dry with the Sidekick. But I just want to give you guys the idea how I would do it. So I'll be right back in a few minutes, and we'll see how this looks. All right, welcome back, everyone. Actually, I got impatient. I actually force dried it with the Metrovac, and actually did pretty good. I thought it was gonna look a little weird, but actually looks pretty darn good on here. So when you force dry it, it's gonna force some of the product up, right, as I mentioned, because you're blowing the air out, as I mentioned. And so sometimes it looks like it's gonna have that little crinkly appearance. This one actually looks pretty decent, but this is the look that you're gonna get. This is one layer. Again, I went on pretty thick just to show you what it's like, and that actually looks pretty darn good. We're gonna pay attention to this because I didn't use a solvent, like an adhesive remover type thing, like basically a solvent cleaner, like Terminators from Stoners, to really clean the tire. So I just used their tire cleaner. The tire, I applied a tire dressing, it was either 2 or 3 weeks ago is when I put it on there. So we'll see how it looks. I'm just gonna apply it to this tire. We're gonna see how it looks. But actually that looks pretty darn good. That's what the finish is gonna look like. So if you want a glossier appearance, just add another layer. That's what it's gonna look like. The way it applies reminds me a lot more of a tire coating, like the McKee's tire coating, the Tough Shine tire coating. I never used the Optimum one, but it reminds me of the Tough Shine tire coating and the McKee's one, where it has that bluish appearance to it when you apply it, and then as it dries it clears up and it goes away, and that's the indicator that you applied it. And then as soon as the blue goes away, that means it's starting to cure onto the tire. So again, this is what it looks like. Actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out as we go over the rest of the tire here, and yeah, we'll just keep you updated and see how this performs. And as far as maintenance, when you wash it, and I think maybe I'll make a video on this on how to wash your tire that has Ghost on it. All you're gonna do is use a soft bristle brush, soap and water. You're good to go. You have no need for chemicals because this is going to repel all that dirt as it's sealing the tire. And then once it starts losing its look, you can either give it a deep clean again and start over, or what you can do for temporary as you keep going until you're ready, just go ahead and use Tire Plus over it, and you know, just keep that look going a little bit longer. Yes, it is going to reject Tire Plus at some point, but at least it'll give you that look temporarily until you're ready to deep clean it again and then go with a fresh layer of Ghost. So if you guys are interested in this product, I'll post a link down below. You can use my discount code as well, which will save you 10% on any order. And again, thanks for watching. If you use this, go ahead and post down below, you know, what are your thoughts so far. Here, you know, again, they claim up to 3 months. Again, keywords are up to 3 months. That means you're not going to get exactly 3 months. You may get a month, you may get 2 months, and it's going to fall within that range because, again, the keywords are up to, right? Environment plays a lot into how long a product's going to last with anything. Here in California, where I don't deal with snow or anything like that, this product has the potential to last up to 6 months. Again, it just depends on how you maintain it and the type of environment it's exposed to. It goes for, like I said, it goes for any type of protection. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this out, but I want to give you guys what it looks like. Again, close up. That looks really good. So again, if you guys are interested in this, I have a link down below. Feel free to use it anytime, and we'll just provide updates. We'll see how this does. I'll post up a video. You know what, I will make a maintenance video on how to maintain your maintain Ghost going forward. Also, I'll make one video on that. We'll take a look at the way it repels water, and then we'll go from there. I think after that we'll do like a 1 month update, 2 months, and then if it's still around in 3 months, we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll see how this performs long term. So again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next one. So take care, everyone. Hey everyone, welcome back. So I wanted to kind of just come back and give you a final walk around of the product here. So again, it's Ghost from Armour Detail Supply, and I want to show you how the tires look because I did experience some streaking as I applied it. I know people are going to say, well, you didn't prep it right. Well, I used their tire cleaner, a full, you know, undiluted, to clean it, a couple rounds with it until you see white suds. The only thing I didn't have, if you look in the directions here, is I didn't have a tar or adhesive remover. So I didn't have, like, usually I have Stoner's Terminator on hand, which I would just give a good wipe down of it. I highly doubt that's the problem. The streaks I'm getting are from the applicator, so it just didn't quite level out properly. And again, it is what it is at this point. That's one of the downsides to some tire coating products. Let me just get down here, is you may get some streaking here. And this one I force dried, so these are actually induced by me, these little, looks like little crinkly things here, because I force dried it. And that's what I get for using the Metrovac Sidekick. So if I were to use this again, just apply it and let it dry. Unlike the Tough Shine tire coating or the McKee's one, This one doesn't like to be force dried. Again, I was just experimenting with this, so it looks a little crinkly in certain areas here. Again, that's for force drying it. You know, don't do that. That's part of experimentation. So if I go to the back tire, actually I'll go to the other one because you can actually see this one better with the sun reflecting off the wall here as I come down on the ground here. Okay, so you can actually see that I have streaking here, and as I mentioned, that's from those are applicator streaks, and it just didn't quite level out properly. Now, it's possible I just went a little too heavy, and that's just the way it dried, but I tried to go over it just this one spot with more to see if I could reactivate it. It didn't help, so it just didn't quite level out properly in there. So I did experience a little bit of streaking in here. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I'm trying to get you different angles here so you can actually see the streaks of the applicator. So that had that issue. I also got that, get up on the floor here. I also experienced that on the rear tire as well, and so this one I went 2 layers on it to see if I could level out this piece here. And again, it just has like these streak marks in there. I think you could actually see them. You can actually see them right there. It almost looks like it didn't bond properly in there, but again, I cleaned it. The only thing I didn't do again was that solvent wipe. Do you need to? It depends. Gotta keep that in mind. So again, thanks for watching, and I just want you guys to know that you may experience streaking with Ghost. So again, thanks for watching. Post your comments below. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on it. And again, take care everyone.